Oh, you didn't recognize me? Well, me neither. You think I wanted this? No, unfortunately, I had an oopsie. I broke my razor and accidentally shaved half of my beard off, and this is what we have left because it's all I could leave. It was either this or I have Jay Schlatt's lamb chops, and I tried it. I can't. So yeah, that's how my New Year's is going. Anyways, let's see what people are complaining about today. Mandy Hypercharge. I wouldn't put it past the devs to potentially do something like this. Like, what are they gonna do for her super? Because her super is just a straight shot. So the only thing they can really do to it is make it larger, right? The only thing I can think of them doing is taking that super, making it 3 times the size, which is basically the whole map, and then everybody dies. Oh, and by the way, most of you watching this video are not subscribed, and I'm trying to hit 1 million by the end of the year, so if you haven't yet, then scroll down and subscribe. Thank you very much. I would like to remind you guys the power of Kit. This is what Kit can do in Solo Showdown once you get more than 7 cubes. It's either 7 or more, and every time you use your super, you immediately get it back. I don't know why this bug became a thing and stayed a thing, but as long as it's a thing, Kit will be the best Solo Showdown, Duo Showdown brawler there is. I'm sure there's a strategy out there where you have a duo partner go in, get 7 cubes, and then just let Kit win. This is one of the worst challenges we've had in a while. Why is this a complaint post? I played this. It wasn't that bad. Is it because of the rewards? I think it's time for a search bar, and I can't help but agree. I think it's about time. The list is getting a little lengthy. I would either like a search bar or more sorting options. An anti-teaming concept I made. It seems every time Supercell has tried to make anti-teaming things, they just deleted them. So hopefully this is better. If enemy players stay too close to one another without attacking each other for many time, a cloud of poisonous mushrooms appears around them, causing 1,000 points of damage per second to anyone who stays in it. This would not be a modifier, but a permanent mechanic of combat, both solo and duo, as long as there are also teams and duos. Okay, I get it. I think something like this should be in the game. The problem is, sometimes it targets the wrong people. Maybe you're behind a wall and you can't shoot each other, so it will target both of you. Or people would just abuse it by shooting each other like once, as you would to get a super from each other, and then it wouldn't happen. I think that's the problem with these modifiers and why they didn't work. So I don't know if there's even a way, because people will always exploit it. Placeholder hypercharge concept, a way to give every brawler a hypercharge to even out the playing field. So I'm guessing this is to fix the problem where literally 60 brawlers don't have a hypercharge and then the rest do. So yeah, this is exactly what I thought it would be. It's a placeholder hypercharge that just gives you the stats so that at least you could have it on every brawler, and then eventually it'll change to the ability once they actually release the ability. I think this would actually be pretty good. And I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place. I hate Kit so much, and this felt really good to do. Is Kit gonna be the new most hated brawler in the game? Can't wait. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The camera is officially gone. No shot. I didn't even use it that many times. The Brawler release cycle. Brawler is released in early access and is overpowered. Brawler is nerfed to oblivion. Brawler is released on the Star Road. I think that is probably what's gonna happen. And what's kind of weird is most people were saying that Kit was extremely weak in the dev build, but I never really understood that. I thought he was strong even in the dev build before he got like buffed before he was released. So I wonder if people were not calling him weak in the dev build, if he would have just stayed the same, because I know that he did get buffed, but I don't know what they changed. I think it was like his health and his normal damage, so he became a better assassin. We'll see how it goes in the future if they continue doing this, where the brawlers come out super OP, then get nerfed before everyone else can actually play them. My opinion on every copied feature. The games tend to do this pretty often. If a thing works pretty well for one game, they're gonna implement it in their other games. I mean, it's the same company, so they can copy whatever features they want. But yeah. Card evolutions is basically exactly what hypercharges are, because it's like a purple special effect that is the best effect in the entire game. I thought it was a little obvious with like the purple theme that it was like a direct rip from card evolutions, which I thought was a little unfortunate. And then apparently Mega Pig is clan games, which I don't really see how that's the same, because you don't get to choose your rewards at the end of Mega Pig, and also you don't do quests, you just play the Mega Pig games. So I don't even think that one's very similar at all. And then the Pass Royale 2.0, this one is one of the most similar copies between games. I think the Clash Royale Pass worked really well, and also the original Brawl Pass wasn't as good as it should be. There was a lot of flaws with it, so they decided, hey, let's just do what works. and I think I prefer the new Brawl Pass anyways. A lot of people say that hypercharges are ruining the game because of how overpowered they are with all the stat boosts and everything. But I'll say time and time again, if they remove the stat boosts, all it is a second super. So they might as well rework it. If they decide to remove the special effects like speed, shield, and whatever, it might as well just be reworked into a second super that you overcharge your original super to get. I think that makes so much sense. Call me crazy, I think that would be the best change they can make. Remove Bling limit. Yeah, because why can you go over the limit anyways by collecting certain rewards, but there's still a limit? Guys, hear me out for a sec. Guys, I don't know what's going on. A kit rework already by Carnage. It's been a week. Oh no. It's probably gonna be good though, because Kit has a couple of problems. Kit's power hungry star power removed and replaced with stealth attack. Kit's supercharge is doubled in bushes. Cardboard box duration reduced from 5 to 2.5 seconds and removed the double supercharge effect. Kit no longer gets a full super after being forced off an ally. That would also make a lot of sense. Kit's supercharge rate no longer scales with damage. That's a bug. That should not be a thing anyways. Super damage reduced from 4,000 to 3,200. And then the overly attached duration increased from 5 to 10 seconds. I actually see how that makes sense, because if you don't get your super back, then you don't have a disadvantage by using this star power. Because the reason why this star power sucks is because since you get your super back every time you get off an ally, you could just reposition sooner. But if you have the star power, then you can't reposition sooner. And then if you have the other star power, it's actually useless in any mode besides showdown modes. I have 16 of the bonus rewards and need a collect all button instead of clicking the screen 64 plus times. I think the biggest problem with this is the fact that you have to wait like 10 seconds for each PowerPoint reward. I was made aware of that prison when I decided to actually open my bonus rewards. I didn't even get halfway through before I called it quits. I'll wait till the auto collection happens. Fang mains on their way to win a game by pressing the pay to win purple button. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem with hypercharges in their current state. This is why people are saying that they ruined the game. All he's doing there is mashing auto aim. There's no brain function going on. He's just pressing the purple button and pressing the red and yellow button as fast as possible. Idea for fame pins. Yo, please. This is such a good idea. It would give Fame at least somewhat of a use. It's warm how they treat an AFK player. Yes, this is very warm. Oh, Ruffs, for the rescue, come on. Oh, wait, Fang, don't do it. No way, stop. Yeah, look at it, yeah, yes sir, there's still 15 seconds left. Brock, don't do it. No, you guys gotta get that Brock. Get him, yes. Let's go! Kit is hands down one of the most broken brawlers released ever. While this might be true, I think that there's a couple more even crazier ones like Hank and a couple more I'm forgetting, like Rosa, Leon, I don't know. Scariest thing to ever happen. Oh, I feel like I've seen this a million times. We're just gonna read the beginning of this one. So in case you live under a rock, Kit is here and he's broken. Here's how to counter him. 1, don't play Showdown. Yep. That's it. New epic gear. The gear will allow the missing super to charge up 35%. Ah. You know what another thing is they could do? While this idea is really good, they could also maybe add like a Piper homemade recipe gadget thingy to a gear. So it homes in on your teammate. So then if you miss just by a little bit, it'll still go on them. Can we please stop ignoring unpopular and weak brawlers? Frank barely gets buffs, and when he does, it's just his HP, which is not what he needs. He needs a rework or something more important to be changed about him. Like even just reducing the delay on his attacks would be great. The rarest star drop in the history of Brawl Stars. Open sesame. All right. Does anyone sort by anything except most trophies primarily? I mostly sort by rarity. Now that the year is almost over, what do we think was the best/worst update this year? I think the best one was this update with 5v5, and I think the worst one was like maybe the Mega Pig one. Real life footage of Kit super on a teammate. What are these memes coming to, man? Can someone explain why there is a level 1 Lola in my 600 trophy match? That is called unlucky. And if you're playing with purely randoms, that means that your teammate had a teammate in his party who queued up with this Lola. But rather than giving you a fair matchup, you get this, and then you lose. Ooh, yeah, imagine if the win streak added more mastery. Maybe I would actually consider pushing a mastery then. Petition to remove Mortis. In the midst of all of these broken brawlers coming out, this is actually kind of funny to see. Oh, this is a fantastic idea. Kit Hypercharge. When activated, Kit gains 8 power cubes in any game mode, pulls all the opponents to one spot like a Jackie super, stuns them for 5 seconds, and Kit super does splash damage. This is the most realistic Hypercharge concept I have ever seen in my life, and it is time to put it in the game. Did everyone forget about this gear? No. What are your thoughts on this gear? It sucks. Most of the time, when you shoot it at somebody, it's gonna hit with or without the gear, so it doesn't help. I wish it would have been like anything else. But yeah, that is it for the complaint Reddit posts of the day. Make sure you subscribe to help me hit 1 million subscribers. That is the goal of this year. But yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye.